Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, January 14th, 2020. Hope you had a good trading day on Monday. We actually had futures winners and a couple of stock winners and Forex winners, so no complaints. This is what we like to see at TradeSite, a well-diversified across-the-board win, and nothing wrong with that. It was a good day. So at 6 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow morning, we have the NFIB Small Business Index. At 8:30, we have CPI, which is a big number every month, obviously, although it's not expected to be anything that matters right now. And then somewhere later in the day, we have the IBD tip economic optimism number. So that's fine. This is what it is. Those are the economic numbers. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. New closing highs all time. Remember, 32.55 is the number to watch. Not today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but ultimately 32.55 is the number to watch because where we closed at the end of January on the monthly chart is what matters. We have a 13th sell signal. If you close above 32.55, you've at least closed above that risk line. If you then take out the high of this month, next month, you've broken the risk line, and that 13 sell signal is meaningless. However, we've got over half the month left, and if you close under 32.55, then you did not violate the risk line. That's the way the rule works. We'll talk about that. We'll show that real quick in a minute. Actually, let's do it right now. Let's make it easy. Here's the monthly chart, right? So there's the risk line. That's the pink line that you can kind of see right up here. So where we close will matter. Very unusual. I mean, this thing's been on an 11-year run, and we know this one thing. When you get a 13 seeker signal that breaks early, which the last one did back in 2016, and then you get another one, the second one almost always works. It would be amazing for the top of the market not to be right here. That would be like almost unheard of statistically. So we'll see what we get. It is what it is. All right, let's go through the daily charts of what we care about. Crude oil back down to 58.09, down 95 cents. Gold down 11.90 cents or 80 cents. S&P cash had gained 22.78. On the day, coming near, by the way, that'll be 10, right? That's 10 there if I put in projection mode. So coming near a new 13 sell signal on a daily chart. NASDAQ 100 closes up 104 points. SOX up 24. Biotechs closed down 44.96. The Russell 2000 gains 11 points. The VIX loses 24 cents, and it's back near all-time lows. Trend 1.12. That puts the 10-day still around 1.11, doesn't matter, 10. NASDAQ volume 2.5 billion shares, so it's good. Volume, at least, here's the good news. Volume's been good since the start of the year. It hasn't been the most exciting market yet, but at least if volume's up, eventually it will be, so that's the good news. We did have two winners off the report today in RCM and TVTY. They were very clean. They made you easy money. The futures stuff made you easy money. The Forex stuff was clean, so no complaints. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 865. Way more stocks up than down, which is the best number since early December. On the New York plus 1162, same story there. Google gains 11 point whatever now. Note that Google now is 12 candles up on the daily towards a 13 sell signal. So one more day up. Any positive close on Google tomorrow means a 13 sell signal. Apple up 663. This thing keeps running. This is one of the numbers I saw today that was just stunning. Like Apple's as big of a company as it is. Not like the growth rate's all that huge anymore. Stock's up 50% in 5 months. Just keep that in mind. Netflix up $9.87. It's obviously off the lows, but nowhere near the highs. Amazon up 8.14, off the lows, but nowhere near the highs. Tesla up 46.71. This is a short squeeze, by the way. All the people that thought short the stock at 200, and now it's at 524. Yeah, there's a problem there for everybody that was shorting Tesla. Facebook, new highs at 221.91. This has broken and sold and ignored the 13 sell signal there. Goldman Sachs at $3.10. Same story there. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 42 cents. The Fed continues to pump liquidity that's unnecessary into the market, and that's what's helping. Here's the Dow, and it is what it is. All right, in terms of economic data, 5-minute candles. So remember, Friday we kind of sold off. And by the way, if you have the right chart up, we had a 13 sell signal right at the high on the 5-minute chart on Friday. Monday we gap up. We're flat for about 2 hours. We finally break out, come back up. Then lunch is flat, and then a little push late in the day. But generally speaking, it wasn't very exciting. Like we spent most of the day inside of Friday's range, and that's not really what we were looking for. And then NASDAQ side, there it is. We already talked about the economic data. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I'd love to see a little more excitement. The volume's there. I don't want to see 2 hours wasted at the first 2 hours of the day. We made money across the board today. Stocks, futures, and forex. That's what we do here at TradeSight. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading week, great trading Tuesday. Have